yes I was, Adamus Saint your name, and I am, yes I am, Adam G. Welcome everybody, nice to see thee, etc. Hello everybody, I'm the last one to come in today to bring you the last bits of information that you will need, if you need them, to go on your path and to do all of those things that you have been speaking about. I know that the road that has been traveled in the last few days was oftentimes hard. Some of you have done wonderful things in the last few days. All of you, however, have done magnificent things in the last few moments. You should see how the energy has still changed in the last few hours here in this room and here in your very hearts. It's amazing to see how when somebody or a group of people choose to go through an experience that takes some time, it has a beginning and an end, at least the thing that they're spending together, that you see then how you automatically build up this climax, how you automatically pre-program for yourselves that you are going to walk the path and that the path is going to go up. It is the power that lies within you. But anyway, I know that you are short on time, as the illusion would have it. So I'm immediately going to bring this into question and answer. There were some people that I wanted to see again. You, for instance, over there, and you. Who wants to start? Okay. Oh, they were serious. Yes. I am listening.
Yeah, I wanted to ask something. I wanted to know what exactly happened when during my birth.
You were born?
Yeah. Why was it so difficult to get born?
The first few months after that as well, you mean?
Yeah, and actually when it happened, my mother was in a lot of pain.
Yes.
Stress. Why did I choose to come?
Actually, I can answer you very briefly. This had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with her. You could have come in, let's say, the Lemurian way if you wanted to. It was nothing to do with your energy field. It was her energy field. It was a very low vibration, energy field of your mother. So it was difficult for you to exactly attach to her matter, to be born into her. It took you several attempts as well, and actually that was the last one that you were going to try. Then you would choose a different path, a different type of parents. You would have probably even chosen a different country. But in the end it worked out, and it actually helped her to raise her energy as well. That is also why you were crying so much. First of all, you were in a low energy field and you weren't used to that. And at the same time, it also built up a lot of frustration into her, which in the end she transformed into love. So it was a good thing for both parties. You got to learn more about the energies that you would be exposed to as you were here on this earth, and she got a chance to grow. So it's a win-win situation.
And why was I born on New Caledonia?
Why not?
Yeah.
It's just a space on Earth. It's not exactly... People think that it's very important the place on the planet that you are born into. But that's just because you are thinking of the planet as divided. Yes, as a space, and as a divided space at that. It's just about the planet. It's just about the energy that you're born into. It's not the space itself. So where you were born holds little meaning. More important is when you enter into the planet. Yes.
Okay.
Okay? Yes.
Yeah. I don't think
That's good.
Questions.
Do not think. So I have a question. Are you feeling comfortable on that lap?
Yeah, very.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I try? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I'll let this one go too. Yes. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
What would you like me to tell?
Well, I wanted to continue our conversation.
Okay. It was interesting to watch what happened, trying to do the exercise. It was kind of like there were 4 or 5 of us.
Yes.
There was the one watching everything, what was going on. There was the one who was trying to do what she was told to do the exercise. Then there was something that was trying to give me panic attacks. Because help, I never read anything of this. I don't know what to do, don't know anything about the exercises or the violet flame.
Yes.
Then there was the one who was afraid to get kicked in the butt because I felt like I have failed.
Yeah.
And actually, if I think about it, I feel the pain. If I feel it, I don't feel the pain. It's like yes, no, in, out, in, out, in, out.
Yes. That's a very good start.
Okay.
Yes. And about all these pieces of you, a lot of yous, what happens, okay, you experience them now separately. What happens if right at this moment I would ask you to blend all of those together? What is left over?
I don't feel my body anymore. Especially after the exercise. I can describe it in words.
I can.
Okay.
In my opinion, you have never felt your body. You have just felt the illusion of the body. Now you are feeling the body.
True.
There we go.
Let me tell you what happened next.
Yeah. I'm curious.
Many people came to me to thank me for what I said. I have been kissed. I have been told how beautiful I am. That was a bit funny because I don't look much in the mirror. And I always am surprised when I see myself because I don't feel like that, what I see.
Yes.
I feel long, small, so it's always a surprise. And then I was afraid of being trapped in the illusion of form.
Yes.
Because someone literally said to me, you have such beautiful shapes.
You have! Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know what to think about that.
Well, of course, shape is obviously an illusion. Yes, and those who would lust after a specific shape, or those who would be attracted to that aspect of you, are stuck in an illusion. However, although that can happen to you, it can never draw you back into an illusion if you don't let that happen. It is all about how you value what is being said. You see, if actually that thing that was said to you would make you feel like a better person, then you are stuck. But if it matters not, then you can see it as an actual compliment. But it is not about the form. It is then about the energy behind the shape, you see? So people will continue to say in coming years that you look beautiful, you are wonderful, I love the way you are created, or whatever it is they would say. But that will never go away, you see? But people will be aware of what they are saying. And that will be the difference. They will be aware.
I am aware now that I am touching people in the heart.
Yes, love angel.
But please tell me, what can I do more to serve humanity?
Spread your wings.
In what way? Just be?
Like this.
I've been literally lifted up 4 times today by people.
Well, I will show you how to spread your wings. Could you take that mic? I'm going to let you do something that to you actually is very natural. I'm going to ask you to stand here, not say a word, just look all of these people here into the eye, and I want you to imagine, you can do it with your hands if you like, or you can just stay like this, but I want you to imagine as you are looking into their eyes that there is a set of wings opening up behind you and that it is enveloping all of them. And I want you to see what happens then, okay? Okay, just do that. Okay, control tower. T minus 3 seconds. T minus 2 seconds. We have angel liftoff. Now open those wings. Just open them. And let your energy envelop everybody. It's the wings of the love angel. Just make that energy bigger, yeah. And then as you make it as big as you possibly can, just shoot it right out of your heart. And let it happen. And inside of you, you hear, I am that I am love. Just let that happen. Just let that happen, yeah. What does it do to you?
I feel growing.
That's great. Now, will you remember to do that always? I mean, it would be a bit silly to walk around town like this, but you can do it without your arms. Do it without your arms now. And feel what that does to your body. Sorry?
Heating up.
Yeah. That's because so much energy is flowing through it. And now your body has become the transmitter, you see. That is what the 3D body is for. To transmit energy. It's like an antenna. It can send and receive. And that is what it is doing now. You, my love, have been closed off for too long because of the illusion of separation. Every time you feel that illusion hit you, I'm going to ask you to just start sending and receiving. Sometimes when it feels more hard to do so, you just go stand in front of your mirror and you open those arms wide. If you do that 10 times, I guarantee you, the 11th time you won't be needing those arms. Great. Keep those eyes focused like that, keep that heart open like that, and you're gonna be fine. then you don't need those 5 aspects of you. You just need that one. You see? That's who you are. And that's what you need to do if you want to help Earth. Because that changes people. You see? It changes their cellular structure, it changes their DNA, and it changes their day. Because of your look, you give them the course of their day and the potentials that they will choose moments after you have seen them will be different. Thank you. Namaste and all that. Anybody else want to have a moment with Adam G?
Okay.
I know my book.
Yes. Well, I would like to know for the people there, Once Upon the Illusion of Time, I received a book about the I Am presence. I found it too difficult at that time, but too high for me, I guess.
Yeah.
And now, under the influence of the Ilium channelings, I decided to restart again the learning. But since the book is being written in the 30s of previous century, I would like to know if there are any changes to consider or adaptations to make with the new energies. So far I don't see any contradiction.
I am making an update.
You are making an update?
Yes, I'm writing an update actually. It's gonna come in through one of these people probably. And as that happens, please change the picture. I mean, come on. You see any similarity?
It's just an illusion.
I know. It was the ugliest picture in my house. Oh well. Anyway, there is an update coming to this.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It will be coming out soon. I guess through her.
Translate?
What?
Translate or what?
No, an update, honey. Writing. A new version of that book.
Adamus, I haven't got the feeling to write.
Oh, I have.
Come in, please, and help me.
Come in?
Yes, why not?
Okay, I will do that.
Okay,
I will do that.
okay.
But you need to start it. I will never
No, I asked
knock on
you.
your door.
I asked you several times.
I know, but you have to sit down and start writing. That's what you have to do. You have to take the action yourself. You have to be in front of your PC or in front of your paper, whatever you want to write with, and start writing the first sentences. Gradually, you will feel me take over.
Okay.
Because this is not something that I am going to write through you. It is something that we write together, you see.
Okay.
Always together.
Always.
Always together.
Oh.
We shall dance again,
Oh
darling.
yes, we will. As we did before.
Yes, yes. But anyway, I didn't want to take all the attention away from you. There is going to be a new version because a lot of the stuff that is in there is outdated now. It was right for an old energy paradigm. In the new energy, the free energy especially, so many things have changed. A lot of the complexity is gone and things are getting more simple, you see? So the only thing that is still complex in your reality are all of your illusions. That's why we choose to have a set of 6 illusions with 12 attributes each, because you have made it so complex. It's going to be much more simple.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
May I ask one question?
Sure, honey, come on over.
Oh, you need to come over.
You're having a field day, aren't you?
Is it going about this book?
No, that's just a book. I'm actually getting ready now. Yeah, I am just getting ready now to create an entirely new piece of work based on everything that was written before and updating all of that. So it's going to be a sort of manual, if you want, about reality and about getting to that I am space, you see? So that's a good one, isn't it?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're gonna do that together.
Kiss.
Mwah. She touched me. Anyone? Anyone? I don't see anyone. Oh. Yeah, all of you.
Not together.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Well, when I was 16 years old, I came home from school and I began to bleed everywhere in my body.
Yes.
And after that, I was a couple of weeks and months in the hospital, and they did surgery. They take out my milk,
Yeah.
and I was
Spleen.
spleen, yeah. And so I asked all my life, why is that happening to me, and is it a problem that I don't have it anymore?
It's not a problem that you don't have it anymore, and the only reason why it happened is because you had a choice. You had a choice to either stay on the planet and continue with your work, to take up your work actually, or to leave at that point. So all the time before that, you could say, was more like a getting to know Earth again phase, and just like a scouting mission to see if it was worthwhile to stay, and if you could do the things that you wanted to do as you came into the planet. The reason why it happened to your blood is because a lot of your blood had to go out of your system, because as you stepped into the new paradigm, the blood becomes multi-dimensional, you see. This has actually been spoken about years ago by that group of entities that you know as the Family of Light. They have spoken years ago about the blood becoming multi-dimensional, and actually it already is in all humanity. They haven't yet discovered it, however. They still see blood the same way, but if you were to look and to talk with an actual physician that knows a lot about blood, he would say that things have changed in the way they are treating people, because the blood composition has changed a lot. That is because there are now attributes in the blood that used to only show up in your junk DNA, which are basically multi-dimensional. So the blood itself is becoming more and more. It is actually based on not just blood, but in your light body and in many other bodies that you carry. There is only energy streams going on. The blood is now mixed with this energy stream, and that is what happened to you. You decided to have like a transfer of blood. It changed your system. It changed who you are, and it changed your potentials.
I have another question.
Yes.
I'm curious about the energy I'm carrying. Can you tell me something about it?
Yes, I can, and I'm going to do that in private.
Okay.
Because you will want to hear it in private.
Okay.
Yes. We'll talk later.
We don't have to.
Obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hi.
I'm going home now, and I feel I'm going to a new home.
Yes, you are. You're going in there. That's
yeah.
your home.
That's my home. I sometimes feel when I'm here in this group that I want to travel with the group to England, to Peru, to Hawaii. But sometimes I feel or think, I'm not sure what it is, that it might be an escape from the things I have to do.
And what do you think you have to do?
I'm not sure of.
So you are afraid to escape that which you don't know what it is. Very human condition. That's normal. Look, in essence, you don't have to do anything. And you have to do everything. The things that will help you help others are going to be those things that you can impossibly resist. It's not going to be possible to resist them because they are the calling of your heart. If you just stay in that space, you are automatically going to be drawn to those things. And sometimes you won't even know why they are happening until you are a bit further down the road, and then you see why exactly these things happen to you. Now you, actually, even though you will not believe it, are a great teacher. You have the capacity to teach things to others. Yes, this was not really clearly told you during that private session. It wasn't really clear. The discussion that you had, you knew that there were things that are going to come to your path, that you were going to guide others, but now I'm telling you very directly, because there is no in-between, that you are a teacher, and you are going to teach what it is like to live your life to the highest potential, to the maximum amount of love and joy and freedom. And that means that you are going to experience that, because you can only teach about what you know. So find those things in the coming time that are going to bring you this, that are going to bring you that love and that joy and that freedom, so that you can teach it unto others, you see. I want you to know you are on the right path. You have made some major decisions in your life about the marriage, about all those things, and I know that you will look twice before you step into the similar situation yet again. So liberty is at hand, and you are going to feel that to such an extent that you are going to want to spread it around. And that is the teaching that you have within you. So follow the calling of your heart, and you will see it will bring you to spaces that you, and I don't mean spaces on this planet, I mean spaces within the human soul that you never considered before. You see, it will all begin, I can tell you this, it will all begin after January 28th. Things will change greatly, and I won't say that on January 29th you will start this, but I will just say that's when the space will open up completely within you as well. So that's when you will be able to follow that calling. And I am sure that in about a year or so we will speak again. And you will be sitting in a similar situation such as this one. And I am telling you that you have done a good job. And you speak to those people about all of your plans that are still at hand. You're going to have quite a different life than the one that you are having now. Just get ready for that. And don't look back. Have no fear. That's all that you need. Okay, thank you. Anybody else? You? In your case, I should say aloha.
Aloha.
No, hello.
Hello. I have two questions actually.
Shoot.
One is, why did Zoila's father leave us?
What's the second question?
The second question is about Hawaii.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're connected.
So tell me, please.
First question, you needed your liberty. Your complete and utter liberty. If that person had not left you, had not abandoned you, then actually you would have turned out quite different than you are now. I am not saying that you are already at the end of your journey. I know that there's still a lot of things going on within you about finding your fullness and all of that. But in that case, you would have become so dependent that you would only have been a shadow of the person that you are now. It had nothing to do with him personally, but just a situation that would have developed. So, you know, sometimes all you need is a connection to be made to bring a soul in that's going to be very important. And you know this. And that's what happened, and that's all that needed to happen. So that's why I said, what's the second question? You would have never made that step that you're going to be making now if you hadn't been abandoned.
So that was already planned that I would go to Hawaii.
Yes, you were planning that already. That's your original script.
I don't even know what to do yet. What to do there?
Well, I would say breathe the air.
Which talents to use? I mean, how could I be of service?
Well,
Which way?
Swimming with both
you
dolphins.
know that drawing that Jeshua made today about the future and the past and the I and the other? What am I going to do in Hawaii? That sounds like the future of myself. That sounds like mine. Fascinating.
It's like cooking an egg.
Don't worry about that. Be in the now. And follow the steps that the now has to offer you. You don't need an answer to that question because, frankly, there are so many things that you can do in that future that if I'm going to say just one thing, I'm going to define you and I won't have that.
Okay, then I found it alright. Because
Yeah.
there are so many things I want to do.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm not going to define you with those because it's fun to see how this is going to turn out. Because you know, and that is the value of new energy potential, of free energy potential. Sometimes you will have a potential come into your life, drawing you to a space filled with so many new potentials, and the choice you then make to create one of those potentials as reality sometimes puts you on a path, and on that path you create an entire new set of potential, so that one choice turns into an entirely new world of potential. That's free energy. In old energy you had karma and stuff. So that meant that once you chose a potential, there you were on the route towards that potential, and the end was going to manifest, and then when you were there, you were going to see new lines opening up. Now you choose a potential, you start walking, and as you start walking, this potential here explodes in an entirely new big bang of potential. And you arrive, and by the time that you have made a new decision, it might even begin again and again and again. So it's about following the heart again. It's about doing just that. Following that road that becomes bigger as you are walking it, because you are walking it. You see? But you have to start with one step. And that step is the move that you are going to make. And I'm going to tell you this because I know you get afraid easily. It is going to be scary. So the next time you get afraid, just remember my words. It is going to get scary. At the same time, you are going to succeed. So once you feel that fear, just step right through it and keep following those potentials as they are opening up. You see? And the fear will be there. I'm going to say it right out, right now. It will be there. But you now know what it is. You now know to expect it. And you know it's like that family party that you're having, and you're throwing that party and you know that Auntie Lucy, I'm just naming one, is gonna come by, and everybody hates Lucy, you know? But she's gonna come anyway, but you know that she's gonna be there and you can be prepared, and who knows, maybe you might have a fun night with Lucy after all. So if fear might come, you are prepared that it will come, and have some fun with your fear, you know? Dance with your fear. Have a drink with your fear. You know it's going to be there, so you might as well have fun with it. It's an old pathway that is part of you. But as you keep walking through the fear, you will create new and new and new potentials, and in the end, you will be in such a different world that there is no more fear. Because the fear is attached to your old paradigm, not to your new paradigm. And that's what you're walking into. So basically, it all looks good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, come over here. Thank you. Next question. Hello.
I like what you said to Ivo. And I know for myself,
Yes.
and I just want to hear some words which feel good. Some kind of support, some kind of...
You're gonna make it.
Wow.
Go, go, go. I have nothing else to tell you besides what you already know. You know that you need to follow your heart. You know that you need to let go of some old things in your life, and that you're gonna make major jumps, and that things are gonna happen for you. But I don't need to tell you this. You need to tell yourself this. Because I don't need to tell you what to do. You already know what you want to do. All you need is the guts to do it. And you already have those guts. You already found them within yourself. You found them this very week, actually. They were building up for quite a while, but now the ice has melted, has broken through. So all that is required of you now is just to take some steps, to take action. And you will see that that action will bring you to spaces that I think you are going to be surprised about. You think you have, and most humans do, you think you have this entire plan in your head, but it's going to go bigger and further than you think. But then again, I could tell this to everybody here. Everybody here is going to make some jumps. I am just looking forward to seeing you on the other side. Let's just say that. And once you're there, then we'll continue talking.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, thank you. Come here, you. Well then, my loves. What else is there left to say now? A lot. But I'm not going to say it through this channel right now. I'm going to send it over that which you call the Akenet. Because you have activated it. A lot is changing. You will find a lot of more information on the Akenet, which has been more active now than it ever has been in the past already, while it is just beginning. And that is so beautiful to see. That you have taken something which is part of the past and you have made it into something bigger. Something that is not just connected to the earth, but that is connected to the cosmos. And one of the big connection portals, what you would call a router through the internet, is actually the Pleiadian energy. It is through the Pleiadian energy that came in today that the Akenet is spreading all over the universe, connecting, making one that which wasn't one before. And that is beautiful. I would have so many more things to tell all of you, and I want you to know that although the information through the courses that these people here will give will continue, a personal path will always start up in such a case. That means that you and I are going to stay in touch. Sometimes you will find out that it is not going to be me, it's going to be someone else, another reflection of the one that is going to be in touch with you, that is going to guide you one way or the other. But you need to know that the path has begun. And I invite all of you tonight, as you drive home or lie in your beds, to start up that contact. don't ask for any type of energy. The one that needs to be with you will be with you, and in some cases it will be those that have spoken in the course of the last few days. In other cases it's going to be very personal. You might even find out that you are going to be reacquainted with a mother or a father, or let's say a son, that is going to help you through this process. Doesn't necessarily mean that these people haven't reincarnated back on earth, but as I said, all is connected to all, and all higher selves are living all lives at once. So that is the way that you can be in touch with this higher self energy. It could either be mine or anyone else's. Make that connection tonight as you are in your beds, because it will be a great deal of help in the weeks that are ahead. I love all of you dearly. I respect all of you to endless, endless skies. I wish you wellness, strength, and prosperity. I wish you those lives that you knew were always ahead. All of you here knew that things would change on the planet, all of you. None of you here would ever think that this could go on the way it did. And obviously it won't. So always remember, as you also write your statements in a minute, you are pioneers. And what you carry in your hearts is going to be the paradigm for the new planet Earth. So never forget that, ever. Carry only the highest potentials within you, and we will speak again. I bid you adieu. And one last time in these days, I will take the opportunity and say unto this world, I am that I am, that I am, that you are. And so it is.